Roswell incident remains the most well-known UFO event in history. But there have been reports of numerous other UFO crashes all over the world, as well as the recovery of strange metal debris. In 1991, geologists searching for gold deposits in Russia's Ural Mountains made a highly unexpected discovery. At depths of over 30 feet, they found a scattering of tiny metal coils and springs.
Russian scientists are finding these tiny nanoparticles. They found thousands of these things. They have to look at them through microscopes. Some of them are just 1/10,000th of an inch, in size. They're all kinds of spirals and tiny machined bits. When they look at it, they seem to be exactly like the kind of tiny nanoparticles and machine bits that we are creating today.
What you see under the electron microscope is mind-boggling because you see spirals, you see definitely something where the scientists who investigated this came to the conclusion that these items are artificially made out of tungsten and molybdenum. And so that right there is incredibly interesting because that was found exactly at the skip site.
Molybdenum is the same material detected in the metal fragments that Frank Kimbler found in the desert outside Roswell. It is a super strong element commonly used in NASA spacecraft.
These microscopic spirals were made of wolfram and molybdenum. The melting temperature for wolfram is above 6,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and for molybdenum is about 5,000 degrees Fahrenheit.
Some version of NASA from some other star system could send a probe here to Earth, and it could fail and crash into Earth, and we would look at it and think, wow, where did this come from? Maybe one day we might be creating our own Roswell when we send our first probe to the nearest star.
Ancient astronaut theorists point out that dozens of visitors to the Ural Mountains have reported encounters with strange cigar-shaped craft trailing fire across the sky. Could this be the Russian Roswell?
Indeed, people living in the Ural Mountains, maybe more often than people living in other parts of Russia, witness some strange phenomena in the air and on the ground.
Ural Mountains are a very interesting space in the paranormal history of Russia. And I've studied a lot because there have always been incredible UFO sightings in the Ural Mountains. There are stories of civilizations that have disappeared or went under the ground, the so-called dwarf people in the Ural Mountains.
If the nanoparticles discovered in the Ural Mountains are debris from a crashed alien craft, they bring up another intriguing possibility. Because based on how deep below the Earth they were found, they could have been deposited there thousands of years ago.
They're thinking that these things must be over 50,000 years old. So is this also a debris field from a crashed extraterrestrial craft in the Ural Mountains? There could be crash sites all over the world that are hundreds of thousands of years old, right up to modern times.
Rumors abound that there are facilities located all over the world holding the remnants of crashed extraterrestrial craft, like in the remote hills of China, at Pine Gap in Australia, and Rudlow Manor in England.
Who knows if over the chronology of the history of planet Earth, there were more craft, just like at Roswell, that crashed.
Is it possible that Roswell is just one of many locations on planet Earth where debris from crashed extraterrestrial craft can be found?